Tom, looked to be a very tough day at the office after 70 minutes, and yet you could have come away with a win from Saracens.
Yeah, I mean, let's not make any bones about it. We were poor today. Question whether we deserved to be in the game at the end there. A couple of penalties went over from them and we could have been long out the game, but thought we showed great character to come back, which is a good thing, and I think it's a real positive that we can play so badly and still be in the game from the end away from home at a tough place like this. So hopefully when we do get it right, we'll put someone to the sword.
The last couple of games in the Aviva Premiership anyway have been pretty similar in that regard. Bit of a way down with 10-15 minutes to go and yet still getting something out of the game. Is that something that you can really build on going into the last 3 games of the season? I
think it keeps us alive and keeps us a little bit of momentum, but ultimately we don't come away to places like this looking for lessons and bonus points. We come here to win, and I think we've got to be smarter, whether it's a case of us not giving clear messages or whether it's a case of us not listening, I'm not sure, but somehow we've got to clear up the lines of communication and make sure that we're all on the same page out there, because I felt that first half was pretty confused. I think we did things that we hadn't talked about in the week and hadn't planned, and played into Saracens' hands a little bit. So big things to work on, but things that hopefully we can correct quite easily, and if we get them right in the business end of the season, then it will serve us well.
Those 3 penalties towards the end of the first half, especially the first one from Marcelo Bosch, the 56-metre effort, when you see that going over, what goes through your mind?
What are we doing playing in our own half or in and around the halfway line against a side that defends so well and looks for opportunities like that? They're most dangerous off turnover. They wait for you to make mistakes and then pounce. They defend well and they get all of their energy from defending, and they're good at it. They're a very pragmatic side. They're disciplined in that respect, and if you play into their hands, they crucify you the way they very nearly did today. And like I say, it was a testament to our character and our fight that we managed to get back into the game and make a fist of it. And who knows, could have stole it at the end if we'd have just again been a bit more clinical.
Next week against London Irish, things are still in Saints' own hands very much in terms of a home semi-final, but makes next week's game against the Exiles extraordinarily important. Yeah, it would have been nice to have had a couple of wins under our belt by now and been sitting pretty. That would have given us a luxury of rotation and freshening people up and really looking to peak at the right times. But we're under the cosh a little bit now. We've got to really fight for our semi-final home spot, and like you say, it's in our hands. So London Irish, we've got to make sure we get back to winning ways and develop some momentum, particularly at home. And big 6 weeks for us going into the final end of the season. In some respects, what can you take from last year into the next few weeks? Because last year you played backs against the wall from the Six Nations through to the end of the season, having to fight to get into the playoffs in the first place. Everybody showed a lot of character then. What can you take from that into the next few games? Yeah, I think that kind of character underpins what we are as a team, but ultimately we've got to go beyond that. You can't just be a team of talented individuals or of character when the back's against the wall. It's not okay to lose so badly to Leinster and then come out fighting the next week and show character. It's not what we're about. That's not what I want to be about. We need to do it when the target's on our back, when we're top of the pile and we're being chased down. We need to perform and bring the goods then in those circumstances, and we've got to take that next step and be that level better if we want to do that, and if we want to not just win one premiership but be at the top consistently. And I think that's what we're all striving for, and that's what we've got to find a way of doing.